One of the easiest ways to bolster your existing writing skills is to add new words to your written vocabulary. The English language is among the most voluminous of all languages, and this means that you'll never run out of vocabulary words to learn and use. All forms of the written word, from fiction to journalism to essay writing to poetry, benefit from a strong vocabulary. To that end, the time you spend improving your vocabulary skills is actually time invested in your writing skills. Ready to test if your English is truly advanced. Educated native English speakers use these words frequently. Do you know and use them as well? If you recognize 10 out of these 12 words, congrats! Your English is truly advanced. Let's get started. Word 1, bleak. Pronunciation, bleak. Meaning, lacking in warmth or kindness, not hopeful, depressing or desolate. Examples. The landscape was bleak and barren. The weather was bleak and cold. The future seemed bleak after the company announced layoffs. Word 2, daunting. Pronunciation, daunting, American. Daunting, British. Meaning, appearing difficult to deal with, intimidating, overwhelming. Examples. Starting a new job can be daunting. The task ahead seems daunting. The mountain's sheer size was daunting to the climbers. Word 3, undaunted. Pronunciation, undaunted, meaning not intimidated or discouraged by difficulty, danger, or disappointment. Examples. Despite the risks, he was undaunted and proceeded with the plan. The team was undaunted by the opponent. It's not a problem for me, I remain undaunted. Word 4, unwitting. Pronunciation, unwitting, meaning not aware of the full facts, unintentional or unplanned. Examples. He was an unwitting participant in the scam. His comment was unwittingly hurtful. She unwittingly threw away the winning lottery ticket. Word 5, egregious. Pronunciation, egregious, meaning outstandingly bad, shocking. Examples. The egregious error cost the company millions of dollars. He was expelled from the school because of his egregious behavior. The report highlighted several egregious violations. Word 6, sanctimonious. Pronunciation, sanctimonious, meaning behaving as if morally superior to others, often annoying. Examples. His sanctimonious attitude made him unpopular. I'm tired of my friend's sanctimonious lectures about healthy living. Word 7, hapless. Pronunciation, hapless, meaning experiencing unfortunate situations, unlucky. Examples. The hapless traveler lost his passport. The hapless team lost every game this season. Word 8, trite. Pronunciation, trite, meaning overused, lacking originality or freshness. Examples. The speech was full of trite expressions. His ideas were dismissed as trite and unoriginal. Word 9, ubiquitous. Pronunciation, ubiquitous, meaning present everywhere. Examples, McDonald's and Starbucks are ubiquitous these days. Smartphones have become ubiquitous in today's society. Word 10, adamant. Pronunciation, adamant, meaning refusing to be persuaded, determined. Examples. He was adamant about not going to the party. His parents were adamantly opposed to the marriage. Word 11, callous. Pronunciation, callous, meaning insensitive, showing no concern for others. Examples. His callous remarks hurt her feelings. He has a callous attitude toward the poor. Word 12, distraught. Pronunciation, distraught, meaning extremely worried or upset. Examples. She was very distraught over the loss of her pet. He appeared distraught after hearing the bad news. Why is vocabulary important? The most valuable vocabulary words are those that you can recall and use almost automatically. After all, learning vocabulary is only valuable if you can actually use your new words in a piece of writing and, equally important, use them correctly. If you ask a published author for writing tips, you'll likely be told that it's better to correctly use common words than to incorrectly use complex words. Fortunately, a key benefit of a better vocabulary is being able to use both common and complex words with equal precision. 7 ways to improve your vocabulary. 1. Develop a reading habit. Vocabulary building is easiest when you encounter words in context. Seeing words appear in a novel or a newspaper article can be far more helpful than seeing them appear on vocabulary lists. Not only do you gain exposure to unfamiliar words, you also see how they're used. 2. Use the dictionary and thesaurus. Online dictionaries and thesauruses are helpful resources if used properly. They can jog your memory about synonyms that would actually be better words in the context of what you're writing. A full dictionary definition can also educate you about antonyms, root words, and related words, which is another way to learn vocabulary. 3. Play word games. Classic games like Scrabble and Boggle can function as a fun way to expand your English vocabulary. Crossword puzzles can as well. If you really want to be efficient, follow up rounds of these word games with a little note-taking. Keep a list of the different words you learned while playing the game, and then study that list from time to time. 4. Use flashcards. A quick way to build a large vocabulary is to study a number of words via flashcards. In today's digital age, a wide array of smartphone apps make flashcards convenient and easy to organize. Aiming for one new word a day is reasonable. You can always go for more, but it may not be reasonable to assimilate dozens of English words every single day. 5. Subscribe to Word of the Day feeds. Some web platforms will provide you with a word a day, either on a website, an app, or via email, to help you expand your vocabulary. You can add these words to running word lists. 6. Use mnemonics. A mnemonic device is a form of word association that helps you remember words' definitions and proper uses. For instance, think of the word obsequious, which means attempting to win favor from influential people by flattery. Break down that word into components. Obs is the beginning of obsessed. Quai sounds like the French word for yes, we, and us is like the word us. So you can think of that big word obsequious as obsessed with saying yes to us, which is kind of what it means. 7. Practice using new words in conversation. It's possible to amass a huge vocabulary without actually knowing how to use words. This means you have to take it upon yourself to put your personal dictionary into use. If you come across an interesting word in your reading, make a point of using it in conversation. By experimenting in low-stakes situations, you can practice the art of word choice and, with a little bit of trial and error, hone in on the right word for a particular context. Thanks for watching and keep practicing your English. To take your English fluency to the next level, check out other videos too, and learn English at ease. Subscribe to our channel for more language grammar, vocabulary practices,